Right, so we are on board the train bound for Roma.
Rome.
Rome.
Yeah? You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. This a lot better. It went smooth, much smoother today than yesterday. Yesterday, we were in a rush to get on the train. We didn't get a good space for our luggages because these trains get really, really busy. So I would definitely recommend, if you're using any of these trains that go to the different cities, get on board, get to the platform very early. I'm saying at least 15 to 20 minutes early, at least, because what will happen is if you get here, you know, near the time that it's going to depart, what's going to happen is you're not going to have luggage space for your seat. You're going to have to leave it by the doors. And what happens is it gets really, really packed with suitcases and they start moving around down the aisles. And, you know, I was really paranoid yesterday. I had to constantly check back to see whether someone had taken my suitcase, because that would be a good opportunity for someone to actually take it. So yeah, I'll just recommend getting here very early. Any words?
No, just happy that we got to experience Florence. Beautiful city, lots to do. We didn't even get to finish, you know, what we wanted to do, but I feel like, you know, it was good what we did get to see.
Yes.
And now we're off to Rome, so we'll see what Rome has to offer.
So just arrived at Roma Termini, the terminus for Rome. I think there's actually 2 stations in Rome. So we're off to Smart Hotel, which conveniently is a 5-minute walk from here. And we're gonna literally just stop off there and head straight back out because we have a tour at 3 o'clock, but we need to get there for 2:45. Just checked in to Smart Hotel, which is quite smart. I mean, for one, to operate the lift, you got to swipe it down like you would, you know, an iPad or tablet or whatever. It's a really strange setup here. Literally just got here. It's a desk right here. And what is here? Oh wow. This is the bathroom. So we got a shower, basin, toilet, and a bidet. Raw. And over here we have a hot tub. Right here. And then you gotta go up the stairs, presumably to go to the, what do you call it? The bedroom. Wow. Wow, I'm impressed. I think they gave us this room because
of our honeymoon.
Because of our honeymoon.
I think so.
So
done really well.
They've done very, very well. I'm really impressed. Aqua B in Venice, very, very stingy because we told all the hotels it is our honeymoon and they didn't give us anything complimentary. Here, they give all guests a welcome drink, but they also given us an additional drink, champagne, because of our honeymoon. But they didn't even say anything about, oh, we've upgraded your room. They're just giving us this room. Like, we just come here and seeing this, and
it's impressive.
It's impressive. You saw the hot tub, but you haven't seen the shower and the bathroom.
Yeah, I saw the hot tub. I got excited and then ran upstairs to see what else there was. But
yeah,
I like it.
I like this. Nice. Yeah,
it's very nice.
But we can't spend too much time here. We need to dash and make it for the walking tour that we have.
Yeah.
Let's go. So as you can probably see now, I'm sweating buckets here. Had to rush to get here because we're cutting it fine. Stupid, my fault. I left our money in the hotel, and buying tickets here is very, very difficult if you don't have cash. Like there is a card machine, but you have to go to a specific place to actually buy tickets. So we were running around the entire metro station trying to figure out a place where we could actually buy the tickets. We eventually did, and we actually thought we were going to miss the meeting point because we're running around, we couldn't actually find them. And we even Another mistake we made is we didn't actually bring any empty bottles with us, because throughout Italy there's fountains, water fountains where you can fill up. And this is a 3-hour journey, so we're going to need a lot of water so we don't get dehydrated. But we're about to start. Here goes.
Way more than we can take off.
So just come out of the Colosseum, and it's been tremendous. I would highly recommend coming for this tour. We did it with a company called City Wonders, and they really just take you through the history of Colosseum, tell you about a lot of the false facts that have been spread around. Even the name Colosseum, it's not even the original name of it. The Romans never called it the Colosseum, they called it the Flavian Amphitheatre. It was only called the Colosseum years later, when it wasn't used as its intended purpose, as, you know, a ring for entertainment, and was instead used as a quarry. They would take parts of the Colosseum and use it to build other parts of Rome, and that's why it's in tatters. And you can see, well, you can't see from the distance, but over here you can see that some of the brick looks new, whereas here it's old. So what they've done is they've rebuilt part of it to make it stable for tourists to actually come and visit. Absolutely phenomenal. We paid, it's 56 euros per head. It's a 3-hour tour. We're done with the Colosseum, spent about an hour and a half there, but now we're off to, I believe it's the Roman Forum. But so far, so good. Any words?
Oh yeah, it's been brilliant. I've learned so much about the Colosseum.
Yeah?
And I'm just glad we did this, because if we ventured out on our own, then we wouldn't have, you know, gotten the history lesson and all the facts about the Colosseum. So it's definitely been worth it. I love it. It's been great, guys.
It's been the best tour we've done so far in Italy.
Yeah, I agree.
So we've literally just finished the tour, 3 hours long. Let me tell you, absolutely worth it. Did do a lot of walking, but we learned so much about Rome, the history of Rome, that is. What you can see behind me is the ruins of the Roman Forum. So the Roman Forum was essentially like the capital, the heart, the center, the lifeline of Rome, and it was essentially a town center for the people of Rome. There were so many buildings, and they were actually at a higher level. So nature has taken its toll, and throughout time, ground level has gone further down and further down. So they've excavated So like a lot of the buildings that you can see that are exposed, like the bottom bits, they were actually underground. So they excavated it. So right now I'm on top of Palantine Hill, and behind me is a beautiful garden. In fact, I should do some B-rolls for that. And yeah, you just get a nice panoramic view of the Roman Forum. In the distance, right there, I'm not sure if you can see it on cam, is the Colosseum. This building over here is supposed to be the second biggest building in this area. It was, but that wasn't its original size. Just like the Colosseum, a lot of it has crumbled. So yeah, the Roman Forum, massive, ginormous, but now it's just a ruin. I would implore anyone who's coming to Rome to definitely do this 3-hour tour. You get to do the Colosseum, you get to do Roman Forum, and you get to come on Palantine Hill. You know, there's a story behind it. You get to learn about the history. Some people say, oh, it's not worth it. I can go to the Colosseum. I can see it from outside. You can't really see. There's a lot that you can't actually see from the outside. And at the same time, you're not getting the history lessons about Rome and about the Colosseum. And I would just thoroughly recommend it. She's very, very quiet today.
I'm tired today.
Yeah?
Yeah, my legs are finished.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of walking.
Lots of walking.
I would definitely recommend wearing a very comfortable pair of shoes. Make sure you bring a bottle of water, or even actually
You can take an empty
you can take an empty bottle, because there are spaces all around the city where you can refill with drinking water. Because the waters in the shops, they cost an arm and a leg. €2.50 for a 500 ml bottle of water. That is a rip-off. What else would I say? If you're coming here and you're getting the metro, I'd recommend you come with cash, because like I said earlier, we were running around like headless chickens because all we had was the card on us. It was my fault. I did leave the cash in the hotel. But at the same time, I do wish that we gave ourselves a little bit more time, because, you know, you can underestimate how long it would take to get to places. Because in theory it was only 10 minutes, but it did take a lot longer than that, didn't it? So what do you want to do now, baby? What do you want to do
I'm
now?
not sure what to do. I want to sit down.
You want to sit down,
Yeah.
take in the view?
Taking a view.
What, stay here till sunset?
No, head
No?
to the hotel soon.
Huh?
Head to the hotel soon.
You want to go to Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps?
No, not today.
I didn't think so.
Not
so.
today.
My recommendations, you come into Rome, maybe come for four days, because there's so much to do. Right, so we've decided to head back to the hotel rather than going for some more tours. There's other places that were very close to Palantine Hill, like the Spanish Steps, but I think we've done enough for today, haven't we?
Yeah.
So this is where I'm going to end today's vlog, because after this we may go out to eat. Well, I think we will go out to eat, but I'm just going to end it here. So if you like the video, you know what to do.
Share, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up.
Of course. Make sure you check out my other videos. I make videos every single week. So, till next time.
Peace.